So they've desecrated, like, your history. What's that? What is that? They have tanks? Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Ben, and today I'll be reacting to Avatar: The Last Airbender, episode 17. Now, I really enjoyed the last episode. We got to see a good firebender from the Fire Nation. Like, he was actually a general who managed to escape with his life and then even taught Aang a few things. Honestly, I really loved what the last episode did with seeing how it looked at bending and how it, specifically firebending, we got to see it used in non-combative ways and actually get to see it used beautifully. Yeah, we also got to understand the more dangerous side of it, that it isn't like the rest of the elements. It's a living thing, it breathes, as that's how they described it. Then of course Aang was a complete moron and he did not listen to the teacher and he ended up burning Katara. And after that he swore he would never use firebending again. Hopefully, since Katara managed to heal herself with her awesome new water ability, hopefully that doesn't stick, because that seems like such a stupid thing to do. Like, you need all the elements. It would be so stupid to not learn the one element that's going to be used against you the most. But yeah, as always, if you do enjoy this video, please remember to like and subscribe, as it really helps the channel to grow. We are now on the road to 900 subscribers, and I cannot wait till we reach that. Also, if you do enjoy my content and you want to help support the channel, I do have a Patreon, the link will be in the description. Over there I'm uploading these videos and the full reaction a week in advance, so if that's something you're interested in, feel free to check it out. With that said, let's just dive on in.
The next time you think you hear a strange, large bird talking...
What are we doing?
It might not be a giant parrot, but a flying man.
Is this like a little fairy tale thing they're saying?
Laugh at gravity, and laugh at those bound to the earth by it.
No, my Aang.
Is that how it was back then? I laugh at gravity all the time.
True. So is that like, oh, that's quite cool. He's saying like airbender, like myths. He has nothing.
Hey, thanks for the story.
Tell it to the cap boy.
Oh dear.
Must have been 100 years ago your great-grandpa met them.
What are you prattling about, child?
Well,
Grandpappy saw the airwalkers last week.
what? Oh, okay. What are we doing? Does this mean they're around? Is there more airbenders? Are they not all extinct? Oh, sorry, the tone just hit me off guard there. Went from a nice, like, calm, peaceful thing, just like straight to shock.
Do you think we'll really find airbenders?
You want me to be like you or totally honest? I'm saying you're an optimist. Same thing, basically.
Oh dear. You can be realistic and optimistic at the same time. Oh wow, there are people and they're flying.
They really are airbenders.
He doesn't look happy.
No, they're not.
What do you mean they're not? Those guys are flying!
Okay, so wait.
You can tell by the way they move. They're not airbending.
Oh.
Those people have no spirit.
Okay, so there are people here in whoa, what was that?
I don't know, Aang. That kid seemed pretty spirited.
Yeah. It seems like the same spirit Aang has. Oh no, what's he gonna do? Well, at least he's joining in. This should be fun at least. Like, this should hopefully make him feel, would it make him feel better flying around with other people? Or would it just feel like imposters, like they're all imposters or something? He still looks very angry.
Go, Teo! Show that bald kid how it's done!
Oh, Teo? Is that his name? You're in for a very world of hurt. So this is another air temple. Yeah, they got a lot of skill.
But I could do more than fancy gliding.
Oh no, you're just gonna show off now. Oh yeah, you are way too good for them.
But here's a good one.
Oh, what is all this? That isn't just like a glider, is it? Is that like a little engine? Certainly making them go faster. Is it like skywriting? What's he doing? Ah, yeah, it's skywriting. It's the same expression. Okay, that seems way too dangerous.
You must be the Avatar. That's amazing. I've heard stories about you.
Okay, nice, good. So they're clearly not. So what is going on with the whole glider thing? It's clearly not. They don't seem to be the same way as Aang is with the whole air stuff. So they seem friendly. It seems nice. Whereas Aang's hostility makes me nervous. Oh wow, this is very steampunky. Yeah, this.
Wow!
I don't think Aang shares Sokka's amazement.
This place is unbelievable.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it?
No.
There we go. Yep. There's a bunch of cracks everywhere, and I don't think he likes what's happened to it.
Different.
So better?
Oh dear. So his people are definitely dead then. Ow! And they just put holes in the
The
mules.
history of my people.
Oh. So they've desecrated, like, your history. What is that? Is it? Oh. Oh no. They just destroyed a statue as well?
I'm sure some parts of the temple are still the same.
Hopefully. It's very depressing.
At least one part of the temple that isn't ruined.
Yeah. Wait. Oh! Come on, stop!
What the doodle? Don't you know enough to stay away from construction sites?
What do you know to not desecrate historical stuff?
You just destroyed something sacred for a stupid bathhouse.
Okay, yeah, I share your anger now.
This whole place stinks. Ah!
Oh no. Oh! Okay, at least people weren't hurt. You just got rid of the catapult. Fully on board with that.
I've seen it when the monks were here. I know what it's supposed to be like.
The monks? You're 12.
Avatar.
A long time ago, but not 100 years, my people became refugees after a terrible flood.
Ah, okay.
Was badly hurt and lost his mother.
Oh. Okay, so refugees.
Everywhere, pictures of flying people, but empty. Nobody home.
So you moved in.
Little light flying machines. They gave me an idea.
So you found the gliders and...
Fun in the air. Then everyone would be on equal ground.
Okay, I mean, I like that.
Process of improving upon what's already here.
No, you're destroying what's already here.
Nature knows where to stop.
I suppose that's true.
Okay, this is very conflicting. I'm not sure who to side with. On one hand, you've got a refugee who's trying to build a good life for his child. But then you have Aang, who's... This was his home, I guess one of his homes, and they're just destroying it. But again, he hasn't been here for like 100 years. But for him, it would have been like a couple months he hasn't been here.
Watch.
You put spark powder in the can.
Did you make a clock?
Or flashes. So it's exactly 4 hours past midday.
That's such a cool clock.
Wait till you see my finger-safe knife sharpener. Only took me 3 tries to get it right.
Oh, great. Are you that good of an inventor if you've lost 3 fingers?
I want to show you something.
I just can't get over it.
I don't like all the pipes.
The temple might be different, but the creatures that live here are probably direct descendants of the ones that lived here a long time.
Are they like special airbending crabs?
They're kind of keepers of the temple's origins.
Yet there's no bison or lemurs left. I've only seen Momo. Are there any more lemurs here?
It's just like the one in the other air temple.
Only an airbender can open it,
Oh, so they can't get through it.
completely untouched. Just the way the monks left it.
Okay, nice. Okay, at least that means there's something.
This is the last part of the temple that's the same as it was. I want it to stay that way.
Okay, I like that. Yeah, don't open it. This way they kind of both get what they want. Aang gets sort of a thing that doesn't get changed, and the West can move in and make the changes that they want to. You know, one's for a bathhouse.
Why would you want to use fireflies?
Hey, close that up. They'll get loose. Fireflies are a non-flammable light source.
Non-flammable, why is that important? Would you specify that?
It's filled to the brim with natural gas.
Oh, yeah, that's flammable.
Fortunately, I was carrying a torch at the time. Nearly blew myself and the whole place even more sky high.
Oh, great.
But my eyebrows would never.
That explains the hairstyle.
We have gas leaks, and they're nearly impossible to find.
So this place is an explosion waiting to happen.
Oh, no.
Will I figure out how to locate something I can't see, hear, smell, or touch?
Great, that's wonderful.
And that something takes over when you fly.
I've changed my mind. I think I was born without that something.
Really, you fly up all the time? Why not?
Spirit. That's the something you're talking about.
Cool. Okay, so they have some kind of understanding.
No.
And they're similar at least. Oh, she's actually doing it. And she's not dying. Yay! Okay, I love that. Her scream turned to laughter.
Just make sure you keep your mouth closed so you don't swallow a bug.
Oh, dear.
Even though Teo's not an airbender, he really does have the spirit of one.
Yeah! So I guess the airbenders do kind of live on through some people.
If you want to see what's in that room, I'd be happy to open the door for you.
Okay.
How do I land this thing?
Oh,
What
great.
if I land over...
Just swallow a bug. Yeah. Yeah, so Aang's gonna open the door. Is that like a good idea? Because then now, who would have access to it? Can they lock it back up after?
I can't believe I'm finally going to see what's inside.
Please tell me you can lock it back up afterwards. I do love these doors. It's like the only bit... Is this like... Yeah, this is 3D animation, isn't it?
How could something make such a big stink?
That's the solution to our problem.
What?
We put a whole mess of rotten eggs in the cellar.
The gas will mix with the smell of rotten eggs.
Okay. You can't think of anything more pleasant to smell? Has to be rotten eggs?
Something's wrong.
What?
I've got to go.
What's wrong? Oh, what? This is very sharp for airbenders. Fire Nation?
This is a nightmare.
Yeah, how on earth did they get in there? You got
You're
in?
making weapons for the Fire Nation.
Oh, yeah, kick him out of the temple, no. He's done. First you desecrate the temple. Now you wield weapons in it for the people that destroyed it. Great.
They were going to destroy everything. They asked what I had to offer.
Okay.
I offered my services.
Life or death situation. Maybe you could have just left. Would they have let you leave? Or not? Is motivated by his son, so I can't really be mad at the motivation.
When are they coming?
Soon.
What? Oh, they're coming?
If I don't give them what they want, they will destroy this place.
Ah, no, that's really nice symbolism. Fire destroying his own invention.
You need to leave. Go.
We're not leaving.
Then hide. Quickly.
Okay, so they are right here. Great.
Is there a problem?
No. Right this way.
Please, I wouldn't. Okay.
The deal's off.
The Avatar.
Aang, don't get...
I want to see him afraid.
If I don't get what I came for, the Fire Nation will burn this place to rubble.
Leave then. Okay, smack him with air.
Destruction of this temple will be on your head.
Okay, just left. Okay, nice. At least he gave you time to prepare.
How can we possibly keep them all away?
We have something they don't.
What?
We control the sky.
Nice.
I want to help.
Mhm.
We'll need it.
Okay, good. You're all on good terms. Nice.
Got the war balloon working thanks to Sokka.
War balloon.
Genius.
Thank you. You're a genius.
Two people are calling him a genius. He's stupid. I know better.
You could put a hole in the top, but then all the hot air would escape. So the question became, how do you keep a lid on hot air?
Make an openable hole that can close as well.
A lid is actually the answer. If you control the hot air, you control the war balloon.
I like it. So they've invented hot air balloons.
We got 4 kinds of bombs. Smoke, slime, fire, and...
Stink.
Okay, nice. Are you just gonna bomb Fire Nation? Okay, you all ready? Come on. How big is their army? They're bringing a lot. Great. Do you have enough gliders to deal with all of this? What are we gonna see? Yep, a lot of them. How can you? Okay, nice. Maybe you can topple them like dominoes.
Take them out of the sky, now!
No, you can't. Okay, okay, they're failing pretty badly. There's not that many of them. And you're on a mountain, so it's not like they can get, they can't get to you quickly. Avalanche, yes! Okay, that's probably killed them all, but still. Yeah, let them run. Okay, that's how they live, but yeah. Yo, what did you do? Oh, move. Okay, they weren't going for you, they were just getting grappling hooks. Go up. Take the chains out. What's that? What is that? They have tanks? Is that a tank? Okay, so we really have gone full steampunk now. Oh, we're just gonna see it fall? Yeah. Oh, they have more chains. Oh, but this has got to be what the inventor made for them, isn't it? Avalanche again, maybe that can work. Oh, okay, come on. Is that smoke cool? They're getting way too close, Avalanche them. Yeah. Oh, that is annoyingly cool. They just turn over. Why is that inventor so good? How can you take this thing down?
I remember my dad tinkering with the counterbalancing system.
So he did make it.
Works great, huh?
Water?
Water?
Can you get me close to one?
Can she take them out? Okay, so that what flips them over? So they have got water inside them? Oh, nice, she's made it. Okay, come on, could she take them all out? Okay, she's gone very powerful. She's just growing ice and toppling giant metal machines. Okay, she's taking them all down. Keep going. Make an avalanche. Do something. Water. Snow is water. Okay, yeah, that was still too much for them. Just get on and go. I mean, you took a few down. At least that means you... No, there's too many. There's way too many.
Come on, Sokka.
Oh, yeah, where's that war balloon? Is that it? Nice. Don't like the emblem, but nice.
Hey, why aren't they shooting at us?
Do they think you're one of them?
Insignia! They think we're on their side.
Awesome!
Arms away!
Is it just slime? No explosions. I mean, they can still get back up from slime. Again, kids show.
Oh no, that was the last one.
Great. They're still going.
You smell that?
Rotten eggs.
Really? All the way up there?
That's where the gas is escaping.
Oh! What are you going to do?
It's our fuel source.
It's the only bomb we've got.
Okay, we're going full on real bomb now. You shoved that in the natural gas. Oh, great. Are you sure that's not going to blow up the entire temple? Oh, woo, it's standing, it's standing, it's standing. That's got to have killed someone.
Look, they're retreating.
Yeah, kid show, they're really all dead. Oh dear, go save them, go save them. Hold on to Sokka and go. Okay, there we go. Okay, you're safe. Good to see the thing still standing. It didn't just topple the entire mountain.
It's like the hermit crab. Maybe you weren't born here. You found this empty shell and made it your home.
Okay, but the hermit crab doesn't destroy parts of the shell.
You were right about air power. As long as we've got the skies, we'll have the Fire Nation on the run.
Yay! And now they can actually weaponize the sky and make vehicles for it. This is awesome. What? Why do you look sad? What have you done? Great. How good are their scientists?
Defeat is the gateway to many victories.
No. No, really? You got it to work that quickly? Oh, I hate that. No. Oh, okay, that's a very annoying ending. Okay, well, aside from the terrifying cliffhanger ending, that was a really nice episode. I like the sort of points it took from how the temple should be used. It is Aang's ancestral home, but again, all the monks are kind of gone, and it doesn't make sense just to let it live in ruin. But again, you have refugees who do need a place to go, yet they're destroying, like, historical mules, their history. It's a very tricky situation. I like how in-depth it went. Personally, not a fan of just destroying, like, if they saw it was basically a painting, a mural, it was the history of the airbenders, and they didn't even take a minute to realise what it was, and they just destroyed it. That is very off to me. But I do like that the inventor's motivation is for his son, and he's just trying to provide a better life, but I still think that could have been done without destroying a bunch of stuff. There's doorways, send the pipes through there, or at least send them through points that don't have little paintings through it. Now, it's also very concerning that the Fire Nation are getting more advanced, and now we have this inventor who's basically taking them from steel ships, because when Zuko was on land, everyone would ride animals. That would be it. So they've gone from steeds to tanks. So it's almost like going from horses to tanks now. So they're getting way more advanced, and thankfully they're able to deal with it. But how is the rest of the world going to deal with that? Tell me the Earth Kingdom have something to go against all of that. But honestly, I do kind of like they are getting new stuff, because that seems like it's realistic for a war. Whenever an enemy gets something new, it gets more challenging, and there'll always be something new to adapt around. I really like that they've actually introduced that in the show. And since it's set in the past, you can do whatever with it. They can introduce tanks. Now they've introduced hot air balloons. Maybe they'll even introduce biplanes in the future. Okay, that episode had some really amazing stuff in it. Like, I love the argument between refugee and the original owner. That is something very relevant to today, but it's also, the solution they come up with was very nice. Like, you have Aang, who I think is kind of different, because Aang's the last one. There isn't like a whole population of them that would want to go back to this place. But it is Aang's history. You'd think you'd want some of that to be preserved. And then, of course, you have the refugees who have lost their homes, who have moved in when no one was there, and they've been living here for some time. They didn't specify it, but so with the amount of changes they've made, it's clear that they've been here for a very long time. At least when his son, I'm going to forget the name, his son was still, he had a son before he actually moved here, so at least as old as his son. But like, you can almost understand that all this stuff isn't important to this guy, and it's at war, he's trying to build a life, so he's not going to take a minute to look at old paintings and find the meaning behind it, because all those people are gone. So it's understandable that he would try and replace that with the things that are important to him, which is his family. Now, I do really enjoy when we get to see Aang be sort of this passionate, because it's a good counter to when he's very immature, like in the last episode, where he was just messing around with fire. Here, he was very serious, and it's like it was something important to him, and that's why he wasn't immature, and he was very like focused for the entire episode. Like, it's also like nice that he has grown as well, because the last time he was at one of these temples and he saw the state it was in, he went full glowing avatar state. Here he didn't, which is growth and improvement, so he is getting to learn like to control his temper, I guess. Now, I love that everyone got something to do in this episode, and they all felt like they did have a good amount to add to the story. You had Aang, who was obviously the focus and all this was affecting him, but you had Katara, who had that fun thing with the flying, and she got to see more of her powers and how the ice, she's like fully doing ice and toppling tanks, so she's growing a lot, which is awesome to see. And of course you have Sokka, who's still proving he's useful without bending, him coming up with the idea of the egg stink to find the gas and him helping the inventor. It's awesome that we're getting to see that he's not just sort of a warrior in the sense that he can't bend, but he's also smart and resourceful. One thing I am wondering about is how on earth the inventor managed to get through the air door. Like, that seems like it should have been impossible. That shouldn't have opened for anyone but an airbender. Like, they tried it in the fire temple, where they tried to do fake firebending to get in. Didn't work. So the inventor can't have come up with a way to do fake airbending to open the door. How did he get in? Did he, like, break a hole through something, like a normal wall? Could that work? And if that does work, what's the point in the regular door? It is so disappointing that hope that anything behind there was going to be old and untouched. And as soon as you see it, it's the worst thing imaginable. It's not just pipes going through paintings, it's the Fire Nation. The people that destroyed all of this is what's hiding behind your last bit of hope. That's just awful. It's still a shame that we only got to see, like, I guess, hermit crabs in this temple. So we have the southern temple, which is where Gyatso's body was found. And now we have the northern air temple. And we get to see that they've got little hermit crabs or whatever. So hopefully there'll be other temples, because I'm just really hoping we get to see more of the airbending animals. Because why would the Fire Nation go out of their way to destroy not only the airbenders, but also the animals? That just seems too cruel. Like, the bison, the lemurs, like, maybe they didn't destroy them, but without the airbenders there, they couldn't take care of them. Were they, like, fully domesticated or something, and they would wipe out themselves without the airbenders? But, like, Momo survived, so how is that possible? Is he, like, the only one, or would there be other lemurs in other temples? Because just seeing only hermit crabs is a little disappointing. Now, of course, you have that awful cliffhanger ending where the Fire Nation have gotten hold of the broken, damaged airship, and they've already managed to start it up, which is terrifying. I'm really hoping that their scientists aren't good and it takes a while for them to actually get those things working. Because right now, Aang's basic advantage is that he has Appa and he can be in the sky. All the Fire Nation are stuck to the ground and on the sea. They can't get to him in the sky. They always have that escape. Now with the ship, it kind of makes things so much more harder and difficult. I mean, Aang is definitely fast on the glider. I think Appa's still pretty fast, but what if they manage to keep making advancements on that ship? This could be terrible, and to already happen in season 1 is frightening. But I do like how this show plays with optimism, because it would be very easy for them to only make these advancements near the end of the show, I guess. Like, have Aang stay strong and confident throughout the entire story and let this war play out and keep him sort of safe. The fact that they're already making this challenge in season 1, where we're learning that they're getting more advanced, they are going to come for him in the sky. It's like, what else are they going to introduce in these next 2 seasons that make it even more challenging after that? I think lastly, again, this was just a very good episode. I love that we're getting more and more, because it seemed, I like that we're past sort of the bad episodes, because you guys were saying that the Great Divide was like the weakest one. This, I'm so happy about that, because now it seems like each episode is just going to get better and better. But like this one, I guess it wouldn't be as good. It wasn't as good as The Deserter, but it was still a really good episode. Like the tone, the way they messed around with this very current political idea of who owns the land, I guess, and who has the right to make these changes. It's great they actually messed with that, and it makes you think. Anyway, with that said, that does bring us to the end of today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one for episode 18. See ya!